everyone, this is Crystal. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm just going to do a quick Great Lakes Lacquer haul video, plus some little swatches on my swatch rings. This is how I usually do my swatches, and then I just put them on my bottle so I don't have to spend time to write out the name. So quick disclaimer before we get started, I'm not a professional nail artist and I'm not a professional swatcher, so please do not look at my nails as an example of how to do your nails, because that will be a big mistake. I cannot do my nails, and my nails have always been pretty bad. I have some issues with anxiety and picking and whatnot. So again, do not look at my fingers or my nails as an example of how to do your nails. It's more of a video about the beautiful polishes because I love polishes. It's my hobby. I collect indie polishes. And also I'm not a YouTuber, so I'm just a regular girl in my room filming this, and I hope you get some joy out of these beautiful polishes like I do. The reason why I purchased this haul is because this polish right here, called Lake Superior Shenanigans, that I got in November 2022 polish pickup, was my first Great Lakes Lacquer polish that I picked up, and I loved it so much that I put it in my best indie polishes of the year 2022 video. And I mentioned in that video that I was so impressed with this polish that I went immediately to their website and did a purchase from this brand because I wanted to try more. So this is the result of that. Here's my haul, and actually some of the polishes I wanted were sold out. So this is what I could purchase at the time, but I have seen some other beautiful polishes that this brand has made, that they're sold out at the time, so I couldn't purchase them. But these were available at the time, so I went ahead and grabbed them. Okay, so you're going to be experiencing this brand for the first time like I am, besides this one, what I just mentioned. So let's get into it. I'm really, really excited. Let's see, where do we even start in a whole video like this? I don't even know, especially when they're all so beautiful. I mean, where do you even start? Should we go, I don't know, what do you think? Should we go like in rainbow order? Would that make it easier? Just to kind of sort things out. And then we could compare some colors that are more similar. Let's do that. Let's start rainbow order. I apologize if the video is shaky or anything. I'm not a YouTuber, so I just have this like very amateur setup and everything. Sorry about that. All right, I'm excited though. Let's check it out. Okay, rainbow order, I guess, I don't know, pinks, I guess you could say. Okay, I got these two pinks, and looks like one's, a more hot pink with a blue shift, and one's a more corally pink with a green shift. And this one is Don't Try Making Potatoade Man, and this one's called The Village Chief. Oh my gosh, they're both really, really beautiful. So let's get into it. Let's get into some swatching. Okay, do this one. And this is pretty difficult to swatch using the camera viewfinder. I've never really experienced that, so I'm just gonna look below it. Ooh. Ooh, that's really pretty. That's pretty. Okay, that's one coat there. Okay. And do one coat of this, Village Chief. Ooh, that's pretty too. They're all gonna be pretty, but that's one coat of that. Nice. Okay, we'll put that over there for now, and then we'll do a second coat in a minute. Oh, okay. What color should we do next? How about this? How about this beautiful, bright, I don't even know, green, or it looks like almost like a green base with like a blue shimmer on it. This one's called the Heart. That's pretty. Okay, let's try that. Let's see, for the formula, it's pretty smooth, actually very smooth. Looks very self-leveling formula. I'd say medium opacity, like it will need more than one coat, but very strong shimmer and good formula so far. Okay, let's see. And these so far have been all just shimmer formulas. Let's see, let's go with this blue. It looks like a dark blue, maybe like a dark blue indigo or something, with a bright, I don't know, blue-green shimmer maybe? This one's called I Know the Way. I don't know what, I really don't know what like collection or things these are based off of, but for some reason this is just giving me Baby Yoda vibes. I don't know. Especially with I Know the Way and the Heart and everything. I don't know. Like giving me like Mandalorian, Baby Yoda vibes. I don't know. Maybe I just have Baby Yoda on the brain or something. All right. Let's check out this shimmer formula. A lot darker base. Very buttery smooth. Looking more purple, base looking more purpley indigo. I'm not good with the color descriptions, but base looked a little bit more purpley indigo than in the bottle. But yeah, I do have that, see that strong blue-greenish flash right there. Okay, beautiful. So far, very good shimmer formula, very good. Not too thick, not too thin, not too not too what's it called, sheer. This one's pretty. Ooh, okay, well, purple is my favorite color, so I'm gonna be biased, y'all. Sorry, but I'm just gonna be biased. I'm always gonna have more purple in my hauls than any other color probably. So this one's called I Want to Dream. And this one, I'm not really sure. I like this one because it has a lot of different color shifts. Like it's not just one. It looks like maybe like a grapey, I don't know, grapey purple base. But then it's got gold, green, pink shift. You know, even some dark blue there. That's pretty, huh? That's pretty. I Want to Dream. Okay, let's check it out, see what it looks like on the nail. Or or on the swatch ring, of course, not the nail, but yeah. All right, let's check it out. Very buttery. It feels a little bit lighter. Like actually the formula feels very light. I don't know how to describe that. Like it's not heavy on the brush. And speaking of the brush is, let me give me a second, but ooh, you see those like different color shimmers showing up? Ooh, that's pretty. Can't wait to see like after 2 coats. That's only 1. But yeah, as far as the brush is good. The brush is like a wide paddle brush, and you can see the polish there. It's like liquidy, but it's, so it makes it buttery smooth, but it's not like too sheer at the same time though, for being that way. So, oh, this is a pretty one. I like that. I like multiple shifts. All right, next, this is kind of a similar one, but this one has an intense, like orange pink flash. So it's kind of, I'd say it's almost the same base. It might be the same base, I'm not sure. But the flash is very intense on this one compared, because it's more concentrated in one color, right? It's like a bright orange flash. Ooh, that's pretty. This calls Dusk on the Shores of Portage. No idea where that is. Well, I'm guessing it's maybe the shores of Portage are on one of the Great Lakes, I'm guessing. Hello. Yeah, I don't get out much, so forgive me. But yeah, I see like a very strong gold to orange to pink shimmer with almost the same base color as the last one. So that'll be interesting to see how that looks on the swatch in comparison. This one, the formula feels a little bit thicker than the last one, not sure why. And you see like at first there's those brush strokes, but they tend to self-level out. You know, after a few seconds or few minutes. Okay. That's very pretty too. I think these are all gonna be pretty. Okay. It's gonna be interesting for me to try to pick what are my favorites after this though. All right, here we go, another purple, you guys. But this is like a darker purple. More of like, I don't even know, like maybe a magenta, dark magenta with a strong blue, bright blue flash. I love that. I love that. I might have some in my collection similar to this because I love it so much, but we'll see. Okay, this one's called There's Nowhere You Could Go That I Won't Be With You. Aww. There's nowhere you could go that I won't be with you. Aww. In your heart, right? In the heart. I'll be with you in the heart. Okay, let's try this one. Ooh, I get so excited. I have to do these haul videos right away if I'm gonna do them, because otherwise I just can't wait. Like even with Advent purchases, like when I get the Advent calendars, I just have to open every single one immediately when I get it. I can't wait. I have no patience. Okay. This is so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. So there's that like magenta base that I was telling you. And then, ooh, you just see that like the bright blue flash and just that little like This shimmer particles just sparkling and shimmering away. Yee-hee. I love it. So pretty. That's only one coat, you guys. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. You can see it's still not, maybe you can't see it because, anyway, but you can kind of see that it's still not opaque though. See, you can kind of see that. You can see my finger through. That means it's still too sheer, so it's not really, you know, it's not a one coater. Even when, you know, in person, when it's sitting down, it looks already, you know, pretty, the color looks pretty saturated, but it's still a little bit too sheer for my liking. So I'm gonna do at least one more coat on that one. Okay. Okay, last of the purple ones, you guys, I swear, okay? All right, now, one thing, you know, I love my purples, but I also love my multi-chromes, and if I'm not mistaken, it's a little bit hard for me to know for sure, if I don't read the maker's description, like, is this called a multi-chrome, or is it just like a very shifty shimmer, you know, that kind of looks like multi-chrome, or I'm not sure. To be honest with you, I'm not an expert. I just enjoy it, but I'm not like a maker. I don't know exactly how they, you know, do all this artistic creativity and make these beautiful things that they do, but either way, it's giving off, like, this one's giving off like a multi-chrome type of look to it and shift. So that's all I can say about it. So this one's called I Carry Your Heart version. I guess that's a version 2. I'm not sure, V2. I Carry Your Heart V2. Ooh, oh my God, that's so pretty. So the base is kind of like, hard to see. I'm not sure. Maybe like a dark red, like a black cherry maybe? I don't know if you can see that. Maybe it's like a black cherry, I'd say. Not sure, like a darkened red base. And then it's got like this indigo to purple, to pink type of shift. It's really hard to explain, right? It's even got some gold in there. I mean, the indigo is what just gets me, right? The indigo and the purple and the pink. You can see that red. See that red right there? That's so pretty. You know, a lot of times the camera, you really can't see, you know, it really doesn't do it justice, like, versus when you see things in person. You can see a lot more details about the color and everything. You can see a lot of gold right there. All right, let's look at this on the nail, on the swatch. The base looks very dark. Yes. Maybe the base is more like a dark magenta, not like a black cherry red, but maybe like a dark magenta. And I know this is kind of looking similar to this one so far, but it definitely looks different. Like, look how shimmery this one looks versus this one. You see these kind of shifts, similar shifts, but it's different. So I don't know. I think this one might be a multi-chrome. And this is shimmer. Let's look after we do the second coat. Maybe it'll be easier to compare, okay? Ooh, I just love all those shifts. Beautiful. Okay, this one, I don't really know where this one goes, so I'm just gonna throw it in here right now. Um, okay, this one's called Who? Like an owl, I guess. I like getting like these, I don't want to call it weird, but like abnormal or unusual type of colors too, because sometimes they surprise me. You know, of course I'm going to get pinks, blues, purples, etc. Yes, I'm going to love it, but you know, when I'm looking for like unique polishes that really stand out to me and are surprise favorites, I have to take some risk, right? Like if I see something and I initially am like, I don't know, you know, like, will I love that? Will I hate that? I'm not sure. Sometimes it surprises me, you know, and then because it's unique, it'll stand out in my mind, and then it becomes a favorite, right? So I'm not really sure how to describe this one. Maybe like a reddish, chocolatey brown base with like gold, green, and red. There's green and gold, right? Shimmer, green and gold shimmer, but I see some red shimmer right on the side. See that? So, so I don't know. You guys tell me. Yeah, I mean, I could go and read the maker's description on it, but what's the fun in that, right? Plus, you know, it's like art. Like, I look at these makers as artists. They really are artists. They're putting, you know, they have different kinds of ingredients and they put them together in different creative ways. And sometimes they tell a story. Sometimes they make beautiful, just unique pieces. And sometimes, you know, it's both, but it's artistry. And, you know, when you have art, it's you know, you sometimes you don't want to read what the artist describes as happening in the art. You want to experience it for yourself and from your own perspective and come up with your own conclusions about it. So that's kind of how I feel with a lot of the stuff that I get. I mean, I like when makers use inspirations. But sometimes polishes I can just, you know, I think about different things like those two type of blues, right? I think like green bluish things, polishes. I was thinking about the Mandalorian TV show and Baby Yoda. Why? I don't know. But I was loving that, right? But it probably has nothing to do with what the maker had in mind for those polishes. But anyways, I am really liking this one so far. I really am. I really am. Nice. Okay, I'll have to see it on the second coat, after the second coat, to really decide, but I really like it so far. All right, let's see. Let's go into, okay, these are the 4 that I have left. It's 2 linear holos. Actually, I want to explain that all of those were all shimmers, except for this one might have been a multi-chrome, I'm not sure. And this one is also a shimmer. These 2 are linear holos with shimmer. And then this one is a silver holo with different, it looks like various sizes in there. Okay, what should we do next, you guys? You know what, this one kind of looks like brownish. Let's do that next. Okay, here's linear holo. Ooh, this one's pretty. Ooh. You can see shimmer flashes of like all the way, I don't even know, like green, gold, orange, pink, red. Almost a whole rainbow on this thing. The base is hard to describe. because I see like a greenish, but maybe the base is like a dark gray. And I don't know if it's the shimmer plus the linear rainbow with the linear hollow making the rainbows plus the rainbow shimmer. But it's almost like giving the effect of a dark gray, but with like a tinge of green. And maybe that's just my eyeballs, I'm not sure. Again, these are like works of art. I feel like these kind of indie polishes are works of art, and maybe you'll see something different than I see. But that's what I'm seeing right now. And this is called the Center Cannot Hold V2. So the Center Cannot Hold version 2, maybe? That is really, really pretty. I don't have anything like this in my collection. Oh, this cap was on pretty tight. All right, let's see how this looks. Let's see how this looks on the nail. Sorry, I'm really clumsy, you guys. You hear me knocking around things with my elbow. Ooh, very buttery. Very buttery, smooth formula. Ooh. Very easy to work with. Glides on. And pretty sheer on the first coat. You can see there, I can see right through it. So we're gonna have to layer this one up, okay? But I can start to see the shimmer right there. So let's get back to that in a minute. Let's do this cool. Oh, sorry, I'm really clumsy, guys. Take a shot every time I knock something over, okay? All right, this one's called US2. I'm not sure what that name is about, but it's U.S.2. So, that being said, this looks easier to describe. This is just like a dark gray, okay? And then it's got a like purple to pink to blue. No, pink to purple to blue shimmer. How about that? That's really pretty though. I even see some like yellow at times. Not sure if that's just my eyes playing tricks on me or not, but no, I do see some yellow right there. Okay, I'm not crazy. But yeah, let's try this one. Ooh, that's cute. See, I like really simple ones too. It doesn't have to be so in your face and crazy, you know what I mean? Although those are wonderful too. All right, let's try this one. Ooh. Okay. So the base, that dark gray base, is pretty opaque. I mean, I think all of these are still gonna need at least 2 coats, but you know, for opacity, it's pretty, you know, it covered it pretty good. And then the shimmer, you know, it's just starting to pick up there, but we're gonna have to go back to it for a second coat in a minute. Nice. Okay, here's the other linear hollow. And this is so pretty too. I don't know, it might be the same like dark gray base as the other linear hollow, but the shimmer is quite different. And the sun is being a little bit shy right now, which is important with linear hollows, by the way, and hollows in general, because the sun or the bright lights bring out, reflect off of the hollow and bring out like that beautiful rainbow looking type of display with those hollow ingredients. So right now, like I said, the sun is being a little shy, so you can't see that hollow as good right now, but you can see that shimmer. And it has, you know, it has, let's see, like purple, like kind of, yeah, just like a purple, hard to describe sometimes, like a purple, blue, gold or something, not sure. This one's called Like Air, All Rise, V2. Like Air, All Rise, V2. I like these names, by the way. Some of them are pretty enduring, pretty inspiring, that kind of thing. Of course, I like blue and purple shifts. Obviously, you see me gravitate toward that. I can almost predict myself sometimes. All right, let's check this one out. Ooh, I like this one because like immediately I saw some like the purple shift coming out, but it's pretty sheer on that first coat. And yeah, we're gonna have to build it up for sure, but down here somewhere with the right angle, I saw like a bright purple shift and it, ooh, I'm sorry, I try not to get so impressed by purple all the time, but you know what? That's who I am and I have to accept myself, so. All right, now, you know, I don't usually buy just straight silver hollow polishes because usually I want something more than that, but this one has different size hollow in there, and that sounded different to me than anything I have in my collection. So I wanted to get this one just so I have something like that that's unique. You know, I have polish all over my fingers, so sorry about that. This is called UP Stargazing, or Up Stargazing, or UP Stargazing, not sure, but we will check it out. Let's go. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't order any flaky polishes, but I did see they have some available. Because I'm not big on flakies, but I might, if I get another haul, I might try some of their flakies, you know, just to check it out. So this is pretty opaque in the first coat. That might be one coater. Yeah, check it out. The sun is still being shy, unfortunately. I mean, I'll still do 2 coats, but look at that. I can't see behind, which tells me that it's opaque enough to get away with 1 coat. That's pretty though. You know what? I'll still do a 2nd coat though to just make everything consistent. All right, let's go in with our 2nd coat and then we can be done with this, okay guys? And then I'll get going on my chores for the day. That's why I haven't redone, you know, my nails right now, because I'm gonna be doing my my house chores after this. So there's really no point. Like I usually wait until I'm done with all my house chores on the weekend, and then I can do my mani, and it looks nice, you know, and then my hands look nice for the week, but I'm not gonna do it right now. Okay, so this is still a little bit sheer. I might think that it might need a 3rd coat if it was on my nail. Or what I could do is, I mean, it's opaque enough. I might, you know, I wear a blurring base coat a lot, which is like a base coat that has some opacity built in. So if I'm wearing a blurring base coat with this, I think 2 coats would be fine. If I wasn't, I might go for the 3 coats, or to just bring out like more of that shine, you know, that shimmer. But this one's pretty. You know, it's not my favorite, but it's pretty. Like this one would look good like in the spring or summer, you know, and I have a little bit brighter clothes that I'm wearing. I could get the, you know, I could, sometimes I need brighter colors in my life, right? And that one will look good. So I'm gonna guess that this one might still be sheer on the second coat as well. I'm not sure, but let's check it out. And I do use clear swatch rings, swatch nail rings for that reason. I don't use like the white ones because I want to see that opacity. Because if I use a white sheer ring, that's kind of cheating to me because that's almost the same as using like a blurring base coat, right? But I want to know if I need that or not. So I use the clear because that tells me if it's still sheer, then that tells me that I could benefit from a blurring base coat. You know, or I could see like when I use 3 coats, then it's completely opaque, right? This one's really pretty. I actually like this one a little bit more. The pink is very, very light pink, like baby pink, but I love that intense, like green bluish shimmer flash. I really like that. Okay, that one's pretty good. Again, that one's called the Village Chief. And sorry, I forgot to say the last one again. That one's called Don't Try Making Potato-Aid, Man. Not sure what the reference is. Okay, here we go on our Baby Yoda one. The Heart. This one's called The Heart. I don't know if she ever watches this, she's gonna be like, Baby Yoda, the maker, I mean. She's like, that's totally not right. Like, well, that's how my brain works. Okay. Ooh, okay, this one looks done. This one looks opaque. This is opaque in 2 coats. Okay. And this is opaque in 2 coats, and it's got like, you know, kind of like a greenish base and that intense blue flash. I love this one. Nice. This one is opaque in 2. No blurring base coat needed. The Heart. That's really pretty. Okay. Ooh, this is so pretty. I Know the Way. I feel like, okay, here we go. Mandalorian. Why am I thinking that? I don't know. Maybe I need to go watch it again. I pretty much binged that show in like one day. It's on Disney Plus if you're interested. Pretty good. Okay. Definitely, I mean, you can see a lot of these, like the base is still sheer-ish. I don't know if you can see that. But with that shimmer and everything, it's opaque enough. Like I'd say it's opaque in 2. I mean, you could kind of see my finger behind it. So if you have long nails, or if you're concerned about it, maybe you'll do 3, but maybe you could just, again, wear the blurring base coat. It's not like a big deal because you're gonna just use the base coat anyway. So you just make it a blurring base coat. But yeah, that one's really pretty. It's a dark indigo with that intense green blue flash. I like that one. No surprise there. Again, that's I Know the Way. Okay. This one. Ooh. Oh, okay. We're back to one of, I think it might be one of my favorites. Okay. I Want to Dream. This might be one of my favorites, guys. Look at that. It's like blue, green, yellow, like gold, orange, pink, purple. It's got the whole entire rainbow in my opinion. And I'm just a sucker for that. And plus the base is purple. Hello. It's like, could I make it any more to my liking? Probably not. Okay, I'm like getting more and more out of frame and I apologize for that, you guys. I think I'm hoping my videos get better as I go along. Ooh, that is so pretty, you guys. Okay. It's very pretty. In person, I'm seeing more of the pink flash. Like you're seeing more of like the gold and green right there. But I am seeing more of the pink, like kind of right there. You can see like a pink really strong kind of. I don't know how to explain that, but I guess when you have so many different colors coming through, it's just a matter of what angle and what lighting, right? Like there you see like more of the pink. That's what I'm seeing in person, more of that bright pink coming through. Oh my gosh, I gotta wear this one ASAP. Opacity, you know, these are all kind of similar, I guess. Sorry about that, I bumped it. Again, blurring base coat, or you might need 3 coats if no blurring base coat. I love this one. It's called I Want to Dream. It might be one of my top picks. Woo! Dusk on the Shores of Portage. Oh, this is pretty too. Yeesh. Just that intense shimmer flash gets me. I love it though. Thicker, a little bit thicker. Is this the one that I said was thicker? I think it is. Okay, this is, yeah. I can just feel when I'm putting it on that it's thicker. You know, I'm seeing a lot of that intense pink flash again in person, but it also has like a very fiery, like orange, yellow, like orange gold, which is very pretty. And what's the name again? If it says something like sunset or on the lake or something, that's a pretty good description. Dusk on the Shores of Portage. That's a pretty good description. This might be inspired by like a sunset on the lake waters, I'm thinking, because I can definitely see that as a possible inspiration. And she nailed that one, if that's what that is. I'm gonna have to Google where the Portage is, because I need to educate myself. I'm sorry. I live in California. I live in Los Angeles, and I haven't gotten out much. I haven't been around the country much, and I need to. And I need to educate myself more in other states and other cities. Anyways, oh God, this is pretty. Oh, this is the one with the endearing name. It says, "There's nowhere you could go that I won't be with you." Aww. I don't know what that's inspired by, but who doesn't think of their loved one when you hear that name, right? Oh. This one feels like more of a jellyish base. That's the only way I can describe it. A little more jelly, squishier base, which is fine because I love that. Ooh, this is really pretty. Like that jellyish, like magenta base is pretty vivid in real life. And then you have this intense blue shimmer. I love that. I love it. As far as opacity, probably similar. I mean, I think you could get away with 2 on this one because it's just like the base is pretty deep, like vivid color, and then the shimmer is a pretty intense, bright color. So, I mean, those kind of things are distracting, right? So it takes your eye, it distracts your eye away from maybe being super sheer, which is not super sheer. I'm not saying that. You can get away with 2, but you know, if you don't want to see any visible nail line, that's where I'm getting at, where, you know, you could just wear a blurring base coat or something and not have to worry, is what I'm saying. So that one's called There's Nowhere You Could Go That I Won't Be With You. Aww. Okay, almost done, you guys. Here's that cool one that looks almost like a multi-chrome. And if you know, then you know. And I wish I was better versed in how to explain things, and I'm not, but I'm sure you can get that kind of info and education from other people's YouTubes. But I'm just here to enjoy the polishes, which I'm definitely enjoying this. Oh yeah, this goes on very like jelly almost. I don't know how, no, this goes on like pretty similar to a multi-chrome, I'd say. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a multi-chrome. And it is pretty opaque in two. So I'm trying to get you the best angles, and I know it's hard sometimes. And of course the sun is being shy too. Oof, look at that like magenta and purple flash. That's pretty. Look at that. Magenta and purple. Not flash. That's why I think it's a multi-chrome. It's not a flash. It's like a chrome, yeah, like shifty, like a multi-chrome shift. It's more like that. But I love that. Like multi-chromes are some of my favorites. I'd say that one's pretty much opaque in two, and it's a deep color too, you know? So that's, look at that intense color right there. That's so pretty. It's called I Carry Your Heart V2. Ooh. Oh, ooh, excited. Here's that like unique one that, I don't know, I guess it's based on an owl. Hoo hoo. You know, we have an owl that lives in our backyard in the tree, and it's so relaxing because his hooting is like hoo hoo, hoo hoo. It's very just peaceful and relaxing, and so this polish gives me, you know, very relaxing, sleepy vibes. Okay. This one is so pretty. I really, really like it. It's very sheer though, you can see that. It's very sheer compared to the other one. It might be one of the most sheerest. See that? You would definitely need 3 coats with this, plus blurring base coat, I think. But that being said, I love this one. I love this one. And you know, polishes that are unique get higher on my list of favorites because they're unique and they stand out in my mind, like I said. And when you are an indie polish collector, or just an overall polish collector, including boutique, mainstream, and indies, you may have a lot of similar type of polishes, and you like the ones that are unique and different, but also super cool. Ooh, I like linear hollow with shimmer though, and this one is amazing. This one's amazing. Probably out of the 2 linear hollows that I got, I like this one the best. So again, the sun's being a little bit shy, but you can see all that hollow in there. It's still, this is without the sun or light on it, you guys. This is like indirect lighting. The hollow is still coming out. So imagine how intense it would be, right? But yeah, the shimmer is just amazing on this one. Ooh, love that. Okay, where is it at? Okay. Oh yeah, it goes on very, very smooth. This one feels thicker. The formula feels thicker. So I think the thicker formula plus all the hollow plus all the shimmer. And there's a little air bubble, that was me. I think you could get away with 2 coats on this one. I'm like a person that I might do 3 just to like get the most intense shimmer and pop out of it. But that is really pretty. And this is just with indirect lighting. Like I said, guys, the sun isn't even coming out to play right now. That's pretty, you guys. Whew. All right. And again, that one's called Center Cannot Hold. Okay, almost done. I like this one too because it's just very subtle, and yet there's still something extra with that shimmer in there. Like I love just like subtle gray polish. But again, this isn't, you know, it isn't basic though. It's got that beautiful shimmer in there. This one's very thick formula, so that one's definitely opaque, okay? Definitely, this one is opaque in 2. You only need 2 coats. You do not need a blurring base coat. And you can see a lot of that, like, it's a pink. It looks like a pink and a green shimmer in there. Pink and green, and then the dark gray. Nice, that's beautiful. That reminds me of like a stormy day or something. Oh, what's this one called again? Oh, US2. Okay. That's kind of harder for me to remember that kind of name because it doesn't really make me think of anything, so I might forget it. All right, this one is called Like Air All Rise. Ooh, and that's very inspirational type of quote for me. I mean, I'm not sure what she was thinking about, but like air all rise, just to me, I'm thinking like rise from the flames, rise from the ashes, you know, rise above it all. And this has the linear hollow, but the sun's not out, but look at that beautiful shimmer. But you can still see the hollow too. Her hollows are pretty strong, I like that. Okay. Ah! Oh no, I just got this one stuck to me, you guys, dang it. All right, see how clumsy I am? This is why I don't swatch on my own nails, okay? I can't even swatch on these, I can't even swatch on these little rings. I just laugh at myself because you know what? That's me, I'm unique, I'm a unique person, and my uniqueness makes me special, so. All right, this one's really pretty too, you guys. This is pretty too. I like both of the linear hollows, to be honest with you. Opacity, pretty good. Same as the other one. Probably get away with 2 coats, no blurring base coat. But I might do 3 coats just to make the shimmer pop more. Because you see right now, the shimmer is pretty, a little bit more subdued. So the 3rd coat will probably make that shimmer more intense. And I love that. Who doesn't love that? So, like you see how intense it is in the bottle? Like it pops a little bit more. So I'd probably get that. Like I want that effect on the nail too, right? But sometimes to get more of what you're seeing in the bottle, you got to do a little bit more coats. So I might end up doing 3 coats on this one to just get that shimmer a little bit more intense because I freaking love intense shimmer. So that's that. Okay, this one's called UP Stargazing, and this one, again, it's that hollow that's in different sizes, and you can kind of see that. Like you can see, I know I'm just trying to pull teeth here with this thing, but you can see how in like the bigger ones, they stand out more. Like the bigger, like you can see the bigger particles have a brighter hollow sparkle there. See that? I mean, it's hard to see on the camera and when it's not the correct lighting, right? But this is just to get an idea anyways. course, I won't really be able to appreciate the full effects of this thing until I'm actually wearing it. But this is very opaque. Oh yeah, this is the one that was already opaque, like on the first coat, you guys. So if you want a silver holo that's not just basic, like it's got the different, it's got the something unique where it's different size holo glitters in there. Check this one out. It was opaque in the first coat, you guys, one coater. And yeah, it's hard to see. I wish the sun was out to show you more of like the holo sparkle, but you can kind of see that a little bit. Ah, it's blurry. Anyways, that is pretty though. Beautiful. Okay, guys, that was it. So my favorites from this haul, it has to be, okay, my favorite is this one called I Want to Dream. That's not a surprise, right? And then I'd probably say my second favorite one is this like unique one. I'll probably wear these kind of like in order of what I'm saying. And then I really liked this one. When the sun's out, this one would be like so pretty. That one was Center Cannot Hold. And oh, that one was Hoo Hoo, like the owl. Actually, they're all really pretty, but I'd say those ones were the most unique and special and stood out the most to me, whereas all like some of these other ones were super pretty too, but I have something a little bit similar, so I'm not as excited to wear them. But again, those three right there were my top picks of this haul. And again, I don't know how I'm gonna like it compared to this one though, because this one that I got from PPU is the whole reason why I got this humongous haul in the first place. And this was, again, Lake Superior Shenanigans from November 2022 Polish Pickup. So you can't get this one anymore, but oh, I'm gonna wear this one again. I've already worn it like twice, so I need to get this one on my nails again. And anyways, I hope you really liked this Great Lakes Lacquer haul video. Thank you for coming and joining me today and swatching these out, and I hope you have a great week. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.